It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, this is some good. So let's jump right in. So guys, I know that we all watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and now we have a little bit of a mix, okay? We're trying to figure out what exactly is going on behind the scenes with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Rinna's daughter, Amelia Gray. Amelia Gray, being 19, has been publicly known for some of her struggles on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, whether it was with eating or her body. I mean, she's had a few different struggles that a lot of us can relate to, right? And it takes a big person to be able to display those struggles, especially on a national platform at a young age. Now, Amelia Gray is 19 years old, and she is getting with someone who might be able to understand her struggles more than she thought. Not meaning body or anything like that, but another reality TV star who might be able to just know what she's going through. That's right, guys. We're talking about 37-year-old Scott Disick. Scott Disick was known for being with Kourtney Kardashian for the longest time, having their 3 beautiful children. However, he since moved on with Sofia Richie, Lionel Richie's daughter, another famous model, famous daughter of a celebrity, moved on from her with a big age gap, and here we are again. So now what we're dealing with, guys, is it seems like after a beautiful Valentine's Day weekend during a global pandemic in South Florida, sunny South Florida, Scott Disick and Amelia Gray actually ended up meeting up to spend some Valentine's Day time together. Not knowing exactly what that means or what that means for their relationship, it seems like that would technically indicate the fact that everything would be going well, right? Who knows? At this point, we just don't actually know what's happening, but what we do know is that it seems like Amelia and Scott are not shy from going Instagram official. Instagram official meaning that they have shared photos not only of themselves together, themselves in social situations where maybe they're both eating sushi from the same place and they both Instagram story it, they both send a video out or a photo out and they put it on their social media, and then people are like, oh my God, you're at Nobu, she's at Nobu, you're both at Nobu, what's going on? Yeah, well, obviously now we know what's going on. So everybody can stop guessing, but what we actually want to know is, what is the likelihood of this making it? Is there anything behind this? Or is this just a genuine relationship? There are so many questions here that are being asked right now, and I want to be here to help answer them. If I knew, I would totally help answer them, but I want to be here to dissect what you guys are saying, the tough conversations of what people are really putting out there when it comes to this couple. Now, one very famous housewife that we all know, Lisa Rinna, has actually spoken out through friends, through sources, and what people are suggesting is that her and her husband, Harry Hamlin, feel like this is just a brief romance, that this is just something that is sort of just a phase. It's happening for now, but it's not going to be long term. Now, this is where the speculation comes in. People are asking, I don't know if you guys remember back to the time that Yolanda Foster was actually a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but there was back a time when Yolanda was on the show and her daughter, Gigi Hadid, was just peaking. She all of a sudden started getting Sports Illustrated and Maxim and Vogue, Victoria's Secret, all of these different avenues that were just starting to open up for her. And at the same time, Lisa Rinna mentioned alleged disease about Yolanda being Munchausen's disease. And this is a disease where people go around and they need the attention. They claim like they're sick, but they're not actually sick. And they do it for the notoriety, for the sympathy, for the attention. Well, if you guys watch those episodes, Yolanda Foster Hadid at the time was saying that she had Lyme disease. She still claims that she had Lyme disease, but she did not appreciate the fact that Lisa Rinna came at her the way that she did. Now, right after, you could tell where Lisa Rinna was probably like, oh man, I messed up. This woman could have made a career for my daughters and might even be able to break a career for my daughters. She even had a conversation with Erica Jane, Erica Girardi, Erica Chahoy, whatever you guys want to call her, on the show, where Erica was like, you need to fix that. You need to fix that, because you have your two beautiful daughters, Delilah Bell and Amelia Gray, and you want them to be a part of the industry. Well, this is one woman that you kind of took her face, took her public figure, her character, and you took it and mashed it in the mud and did whatever you wanted with it. Yeah, well, Yolanda probably did not forget about that. However, people thought that, in their opinion, Lisa Rinna might be a little bit of an opportunist. And while she might feel like this is a phase between Scott and Amelia Gray, she might think that this is actually great for Amelia's career. That's what some people are saying in blogs. They're saying that they feel like Lisa Rinna is like, okay, you want to do this? We get it. You're dating a very famous guy. He is all over the place. Everyone knows who Scott Disick is. This might be great for your career. Do what you have to do. We know that this isn't going to be the person that you're with for the rest of your life. So we understand this is a phase. What? I don't know. I'm not a mom, and I'm also not a momager, but I'm just curious what you guys think. Do you think that it's okay if it's just a phase? Does it make it more appropriate? Does it make it appropriate a 19-year-old dating a 37-year-old? Or yeah, absolutely, because she's over 18. She can make her own decisions. And also, I want to know what you guys think about Lisa Rinna's true motives. Lisa Rinna obviously is not shy from stardom, fame, celebrity, and she said she would do anything for a paycheck and for a job. She likes being known. That's why on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she is constantly going out there, gunning for whoever's coming at her. She just doesn't care. She throws your business on the table because that secures her paycheck. She did a Dupin's commercial. She goes on QVC and she sells clothes. She will do whatever it takes in order to make that paycheck, and that's not a bad thing. She lives a lot better than most of us. So with that being said, good for you. But it does also make you question what some of these other bloggers and commenters and Bravo superfans are saying, being, are you just okay with this relationship because it'll provide your daughter with a little bit more fame? Or are you just being a good mom and you're like, listen, do what you have to do. I'll be here to support you. Regardless, the couple, Scott and Amelia, they have both been a little bit vocal, whether it was Valentine's Day or Thanksgiving, when Amelia Gray said that she was thankful for Scott Disick at the time, and him kind of boasting her around on Valentine's Day. They're a couple. And they're not only the new couple in the Kardashian clan. Yes, I know Scott Disick is a Disick, but Kourtney Kardashian is a Kardashian, and she has a new man herself. Actually, her new man happens to be her neighbor who lives right across the street, which could make for an awkward breakup if, in fact, they ever did break up. That would be Travis Barker. A lot of people didn't see this coming, but if you do watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashians franchise, the same way that I watch it, then you guys know that Travis Barker has made a few appearances. He's made appearances, whether they've been birthday parties for the kids and some various other little instances. But yeah, he's been around. The drummer has been around, and I guess he's not going anywhere now. There was a source close to the couple that said they went to Mexico, which was a great way to unwind, relax, get to know each other. They went to Miami, a great way to unwind, relax, and get to know each other. They went to New York, another great way to unwind, relax, and get to know each other. And it seems like Amelia is really easygoing. Like, she gets along with his friends, and they can all kind of kick back and just jive. However, what the source also pointed out is it also kind of seems like Amelia is liking the attention that she's getting from being with Scott. Now, this is a kind of mutually beneficial relationship, right? Scott gets to be with a young, hot model. She's beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, probably a little bit naive. Even though she comes from some sort of celebrity background, it's nowhere near the links of like the Kardashian background, right? And then there's Scott, who she might look at like, oh, well, if I'm with you, then my name gets bigger and bigger. So she has that to gain, but then he has to gain that he's with this young girl who might not have been with him if he was not actually Scott Disick. say he was Scotty Disick, right? From nowhere, Middleton, Wyoming, I don't know. Would she still like him? Probably not. But then again, we can all say that about each other and a lot of people. So I don't know if it's necessarily so okay to be this judgmental. However, again, what I want to get back to is, one, this is absolutely a real couple. Okay. So what do we think about this couple? How do we feel about Scott and Amelia Gray, 37 to 19 years old? Do we care? Are we even interested? Or do we feel like it's just going to be another throwaway couple relationship situation that's probably going to be over before we know it? 2, do we feel like Lisa Rinna will ever talk about this on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Do you feel like she's going to end up mentioning, yes, Amelia's running around with Scott because it gets her a little bit of notoriety too? Or do you feel like she will probably not mention it at all? I want to know what you guys think. And then also 3, do you feel like genuinely Lisa Rinna and her husband, Harry Hamlin, are concerned for their daughter? Or do you feel like they know that this is something that she's doing as a phase? It's getting her more attention, could get her more work in the future, is making her more famous, and why not? Go for it. Live your best life. Do it. Guys, I'm so curious what you guys have to say, what you guys actually think. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I have so many questions to which deserve so many different answers, and I just want to know. Go ahead, hit that like button, show some love, and comment below. If you haven't already, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.